toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Tar Heels will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Demon Deacons offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Grab behind the line, it's Mays. He's brought down. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Demon Deacons will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Lopez to pass. Makes the grab. It's Ship. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
And they find him early, and I love it because last week they found him often. He had over 100 yards, and they found him throughout this season. This offense is built on his playmaking ability. This dude is unbelievable. He's unguardable, and that's why he's in the Heisman Trophy conversation. That's why he's going to be featured today and hopefully in these later moments in the season when you go win a Heisman.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the grab. Pick up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Goss. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ship. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Finds his big tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
When offense starts to get inside the 5, defensively, I get more and more aggressive. I get closer and closer to my guy. I got to understand that ball comes out and it's tight windows. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Little touch pass to the receiver. Going for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Grabbed over the middle, it's Vic.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Demon Deeks. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Lopez wants to fire. Makes the grab on the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Quarterback can't pull it. Down. At the 41.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. And the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw. Couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, the defense has been able to get after this guy early and often in this game, and it's affecting his accuracy, and it's affecting this offense's ability to throw the football consistently.
He might want another play. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Finds his man. It's Ship. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. The Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They go to the ground. Not quite able to turn that corner and get it to the house. He's out of bounds at the 8.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Johnson wants to throw it. He's got it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Barnes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 50. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. First play of the drive wants to throw. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. This time it's complete. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lost, the defense is wide open. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touch. Wait, he got a step and just dusted the field. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try to get the edge on the left. Turning it on. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Man down. Play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Back to throw, it's Baker. Makes the catch. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so... See, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And the Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on second down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And the defense makes a play, finally. This is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks, good things happen for your defense.
The Demon Deacons will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Baker. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Throws to the back. Grab near the marker. It's good. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Gets the back moving. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. Touchdown Tar Heels. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive thing.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got a man, it's Gauze. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Baker. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw again. He caught it. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Touchdown, UNC! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
How about the day for this young fella? That's a 4-game stretch. Nope, 4 touchdowns in 1 game. He has been the focal point of this offense, and he has not disappointed.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the 1st half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right.
There he goes. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Vick. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. And the Demon Deacons in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Catch in the middle, it's Vick. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught near the sidelines. Will pick up a few before going out of bounds. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Can't find his... He took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Baker. Using his feet to buy time. He'll pull it down and run. Quarterback gets enough. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he was hit just as he was... the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. He wants to change this route. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking to scramble. Got a man, it's Ship. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. It is incomplete. There are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Look looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. Fun first half between these rivals.
And the Demon Deacons will kick it away to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Try to get it to the edge. Oh, he's got a chance. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Back to throw. It's Baker. That's caught. It's Ship. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? Man, you find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot. Dude, keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
And they're able to make the tackle. The Tar Heels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead of you around the outside.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Hit as he throws. That ball. At a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. Catch in the middle. It's Vic.
Take the profit, right? Pitch and catch. Defense in zone coverage. Receivers got some access. Just spit it out to him. Let him catch it, advance, and get what he can get.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. On the move, he fires. He's got it. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Vic. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Good timing on the quick out. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the tight end. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Baker. He's got him. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Bringing the heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that. He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job tackling that defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that third down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a...
And they get to him and sack the quarterback. And they'll stop the drive on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. Fourth down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's fourth down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with a sack.
And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with second and short. They're going to run it. Makes a man miss. Brought down at the 28. A chunk play. 15 yards on that one and a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Second down coming up. Back to pass. Is It's complete to the right. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some score. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They tack on the extra point, and they're down a touchdown, 35-28. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Baker. He wants to take the top off. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
To the air on second down. Working that left side now. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Goff.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. One final play before the end of the quarter. Making side adjustments here. They'll throw on third and short. Fires to the big fella. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Just keep slinging it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, North Carolina! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Mays.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. Brings it inside the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and... They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Direct snap. Into the end zone he goes.
We've seen this guy do it time and time again throughout his college football career. On critical down and distances, he shows up for his offense. He did right there on 4th and goal.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Oh, man, you don't see many of those anymore. Nowadays, the gloves are so good, the hands are so good. You don't see a lot of drop passes. Missed opportunity there for the receiver.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I'll tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage, and I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete to the right. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. Oh, he's got some space. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy's the most dangerous.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
This is so interesting right now watching this offense stay aggressive. They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and you're thinking at home, we got to just run the ball and try to bleed the clock. They found something on defense they're taking advantage of. 2 straight completions. I won't be surprised if they throw it again.
Or will they dial up on be changing the route. Looking to throw again. Buys a little time with his feet. Lets it fly. He just missed the target on. Got to put it on his body.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
Under fire. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Slithers into space. He steps out wide. .40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout, and it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll send the back in motion. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tar Heels come to the ball, trying to pick up this third and short. Dropping back, it's Baker. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with this target.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And they take it in for 6 more points. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. He'll start this drive firing. Got it in the middle. It's Claiborne. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hernandez. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Baker. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly. To the air on 1st down. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Looking at a 2nd and short now. Back to pass. Dances away. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as... Going for 6 right there.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Mays. Just feeding his pads to the defense as he gets it to the 36. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Stop the clock. No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback making checks. Back to pass on second down. Right on target this time. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's going for a big play downfield. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out, execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer.